I was stranded in Dubai, hearing missiles and drones booming above our heads all day. HR called me. After arriving in Dubai, there was a big bang. We were naive and thought it was fireworks, until we got an alert on our phones to seek shelter. The first of many, that is. We were in Dubai for 8 days before we finally found a flight to Europe. The seats sold out faster than Taylor Swift tickets, leaving only the premium business class seats, which we can't afford. It was really scary, also when the US consulate got hit, which was next to our hotel. We'll see what the reprimand will be when I get into the office next week, but honestly, I degaf what happens. We can manage on one paycheck. They completely lost my loyalty in one call. Have a nice weekend, stay safe, and I hope this idiot war will be over soon. Try spreading as much positivity as you can. The world needs it. EDIT, for those commenting about it. Dubai was supposed to be a 6-hour layover. My employee got stuck in PR when we attacked Venezuela. I checked in with my leadership to ask her what to do, because the person was stuck for an extra week before they could get a flight, which was already an unanticipated expense. I was told they have to use PTO, and if they don't have it, then they have to submit unpaid time. I couldn't believe it, but yet I could. I just kept that conversation to myself and told my employee to just stay safe. Jesus Christ, it's unbelievable. The disregard for humanity is wild. A perfect example of how working for HR strips humans of their humanity. Well, this is definitely a company with shitty values. There's a reason I've stuck with the same company for almost 10 years. We have an employee currently stuck in Asia due to his Emirates flight to UK being cancelled and all direct flights booked solid for 2 weeks. He has finally managed to get a flight that gets him back by the 17th, 7 days over his approved leave. His manager has told him not to worry about work and approved special paid leave for 5 days plus 2 days unpaid. He has actually used up all his annual leave, so he was facing losing a full week's pay after a 3-week holiday, which would have been brutal. I was in Europe on a business trip with my boss when the US declared war against Iraq. I wanted to get home to my child immediately. I'm a single parent. She had a fit, but I went home anyway. For added context, I worked for the same New White Sea-based company on 9/11s and witnessed the Twin Towers falling down. The next day we were told it's business as usual, get back to work. These companies don't care if you live or die. I'm looking at you. Macy's corporate, not the same by any stretch. But I lost complete faith in my company and director from a response to being stranded as well. I was in Ohio for work. Temps on the teens, snowing. 7 p.m. been going since 7 a.m. I've got 2 examples. At one job, someone locked themselves on the disabled toilets and injected a load of heroin. Had to get facilities to unlock the door and call an ambulance. In another job, a guy got caught masturbating on a train to work. British Transport Police contacted the employer and asked if they could speak to him. Just kept blaming me, saying she couldn't do anything. She can call the hotel and give your card. I've got status. So the nice lady let me stay and said, let's figure it out in the morning. It went through, but not at the next hotel. Shortening this, my director did nothing. I even reminded her that I had a client event. Should I call and cancel as my card is declined, so I can't afford to take them out? I called all over, and finally got an emergency raise in limit for the week. Meanwhile, I got slacks for all kinds of bullshit. Never checked in on me, never spoke with accounting, all she did was message another director. They lost me that day. I'm still here, but I've been applying and interviewing. Just be a fucking human.